Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Cat and Mobile Gamer about Raid Shadow Legends! No explosions?
No explosions.
Today we're going to talk about the update highlights 10.70 that just came out. We're going to go through all of the fun stuff from there and then talk about what we think. Alright, if you haven't done so already, right now is a great time to start playing Raid Shadow Legends because, you know, there's updates, there's cool things coming to the game all the time, but mainly because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are in the game, and it is an absolute blast. Right now we're doing the fusion for Donatello. You don't have to do a fusion to get one of them, you can just log in for free. Log in for 7 days and you get Michelangelo. We just got him. He's super fun. I've been training him up and playing with him in a couple places. It's a blast. And then there will be ways to get all the other champions, all the other turtles as time goes on, plus Shredder and April. So it's really cool to see an IP like this coming into Raid Shadow Legends. And then if you use the link in my description or the QR code that's up in the corner, you will get the legendary Corrado Fox Hunter as soon as you complete the tutorial of the game. So right off the bat, you start with a legendary. Then you get Yugo at level 10, Lady Annabelle at level 20, and Fane at level 30, so you get 3 hugely important epics to start out your account. Plus, you have to use the promo code Monkey King in order to get Sun Wukong, basically the most important legendary in your whole account. If you don't have him, start your account over, basically. So let's talk about the update highlights. So one of the biggest things to come out of this is they're adding a 3rd tier to the Forge Pass, which is the Platinum Forge Pass. So right now it goes, there's just the regular Forge Pass, there's the Gold Forge Pass. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There's the Gold Pass, and then there's another option to do Gold Pass with 25 levels, which neither of us do. This is the only screenshot we could find with the pricing, but it's normally $19.99 in US dollars, and this is $40. Oh, there's a chair in the way.
Well,
This is normally $40, but this is super pointless.
it's completely pointless.
Yeah, all you do is you just get 25 levels complete instantly, which is not that hard to do. You just get stuff instantly. You don't get more for it. So we always just say just get the regular Gold Pass. But what they plan on doing is adding a 3rd tier below that, and that will be the Platinum Pass with a focus on relic crafting materials, which I think this is a good idea because it's kind of, there's not a lot of places to get a lot of relic crafting materials, and this would be a way that would make it a little bit easier, but they're also going to be those pieces are also going to be used to create 8 new relics, 2 with each rarity, in their own special group. So,
well, I'll give you an example why this is important. How many relics do you have at level 5?
0.
0. As far as I know, I haven't even talked to anybody that has any at 5.
No.
There's an extreme scarcity of these relic materials. It's super hard to get something to 5.
Yeah.
At 4, I might have 2.
I might have, I think I have 1 or 2.
Most people have 1 or 2. You know, we do, what's the one that's in the arena that gives you kicks the stun back to the person? Wand of Submission?
Yeah.
Okay,
the one that we all got for free.
Yeah, we all got. I happen to have 2 of them, right? So, but then like characters that I play every day, I will take to 3. But you know, like rares, man, I'm not taking rares above 3. You know, it's just like that.
No.
Getting them up to like 4 and 5 is a super big challenge.
Right. So at least this looks like this will be a means for us to be able to get some of those materials. Maybe some of those. What is it? The basalt that they use. Hopefully, some of those will be in the pass. There's no pricing available for it yet. We can only speculate. It could be. So what it did say in here, if you get Platinum right away, you do get the benefits of the Gold Pass as well. And that not every Forge Pass is going to have all 3 tiers. So I'm assuming that it's going to be a little bit pricier because I'm sure there will be an option to just have the regular Forge Pass. You can get just the Gold Pass or the Gold and Platinum all together. So what? It could be like $40. Could be. What do you think?
I'm guessing it's gonna be $40. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, especially with the Gold Pass being $40. I could see that being kind of a hint of how big it'll be. So it's also going to come with a bunch of new relics. I'm going to have a link to this in the description if you want to go into these if you want to read through these in more detail. So there's 2 rares, 2 epics, 2 legendaries, and then 2 mythicals, which we know are going to be super, super difficult. So this I'm interested in. I'm really interested to see how this goes. So this is going to be a new quality of life improvement coming to the game for mass summoning. So it's supposed to help deal with the overflow of champions when you summon, whether you just go ham for no reason or if you're doing it for summon events, like we'll be doing a video on probably pretty soon. So they're going to increase the number of free slots in the reserve vault, which my first thought was, are they going to retroactively like add to ours since I've already bought more?
I wonder if it's just increasing the amount that you could buy. It doesn't actually increase it right away.
Well, it says number of free slots. So this is weird.
Yeah.
We don't know what this means.
Yeah.
The number of free slots in the reserve vault will be increased to 600. I think it's currently 240 was my guess on how many you get in the reserve vault immediately. Mm-hmm. I guess you can get up to 1,200, but so I think what this means is that you're going to get half of the capacity of the reserve vault immediately for free. So I'm wondering if that's just going to increase for everybody. Everybody gets up to 600 when this update goes live. I don't know how that affects people who have already spent the gems or the silver to expand the reserve vault, as you know, if it's any further than 600.
Well, the max is 500 now, right?
But it says the total number of slots is 1,200.
Oh.
So they're also going to add a summon to reserve vault button in the portal menu. So this is the part that I actually think is more interesting. So I think what this means is when you are summoning champions, you know, you're doing a set of 10 ancient shards or mystery shards or sacred shards or whatever it is, you will have the option that they will just go directly into the reserve vault versus into your regular roster. And then maybe from there you can kind of pick out the ones that you want, because I mean, I don't know about you, but most of the time when I do void or ancient or sacred shards, a lot of the champions I don't even bother using, like ever.
I think the min-max, the way to do it, which I never do it, and I know you never do it, is to let them all go in your inbox and then collect them when an event is running.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
So like clog up your main vault and then have everything just funnel into your inbox and let it sit there and then wait for a summoning event or something like that. And nobody does this. Nobody does this, but that is, I mean, we don't do that, but I think that is like the optimal min-max way to do, is let it sit there and then use it when you need to rather than when you don't. I think that's what like extreme in-game players are doing when they don't need to upgrade anything. They just do that.
Can't relate.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm always going through my vault or my roster, and it cycles through constantly. I don't care enough.
It's an extra option, I suppose. Sure.
It's a strategy. It's a strategy. So if you tap it, all newly summoned champions will go straight to the reserve vault. Use it when your collection is full. So I think of it as a way to just like assume everything is going to be not like, I save a lot of epic champions, not because I'm going to use them for anything, but because I might get a duplicate for faction guardians. So I basically just keep all my epics, and it is really keeping my roster like stacked and full. So I think having them automatically go into the reserve vault could be interesting. It's a way to make it a little bit easier. There's a new filter to the instant upgrade feature in the tavern. I don't use that. I don't like it.
You know what?
It got rid of champions I didn't want to use. Or it would default to champions that were fully were at a max level that I was going to also upgrade, and then it would just sacrifice them. And I was like, no, don't do that.
The only time I've ever needed to use that was when I was sitting on like way too many uncommons, right?
Right.
And I wanted to consolidate them very quickly to make room so that I could open, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that I could open them, and then that was the only thing that I ever did. So the thing that I wish it had is that a toggle, and maybe I don't know how to do it, is where it'll do brews instead. Because the problem is I have a champion and I want to upgrade with brews. I have to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I'm like, just especially if you're doing like commons and uncommons, it takes forever.
Yeah.
Just scrolling all the way down to the bottom, I wish the brews were sorted at the very top or something like that. But it's not. Or that this button worked with brews instead.
Right.
Or you could toggle brews. I would use that.
That would be really helpful. I guess it's going to allow you to sacrifice rare champions, but also this is not something I care about. So
Not that useful, I don't think.
This, however, mute feature will be added to the game chat. You can now mute 1,000 players. I'm sorry. I don't know if I don't typically have my in-game chat set to global because I don't trust people.
No,
people
I don't
are
do
weirdos over there. And I was actually surprised when I started playing this game, and I saw that people were complaining that you couldn't like block or mute certain players in a chat, like in the global chat. And I was like, that's kind of inane, or it's innate in most games, right? Like, don't most people do? Most games have that,
I don't use chats. I'm surprised I can't even turn off my Alliance chat. But anyways.
I know. I thought that this was.
I actually kind of like the
Alliance
chat. Alliance chat's been useful.
Our Alliance chat is great.
It's awesome.
But sometimes for videos, there are instances where I was like, I really wish I could hide this. I don't want this, like all this stuff popping up in my chat, or popping up visually in my videos. So that's what I thought it was originally, but it is not. This is probably the most interesting thing to me, that Basalt of various ranks will be added as a reward to certain stages in Cursed City, Live Arena, and Chimera Trials. Holy crap, this goes back to exactly what we were talking about. It is so hard to upgrade, up the rank of relics, and Basalt is the easiest way to do it. It's like basically, it's the chickens of relics. So now those are going to be a lot more accessible. It's going to make it a lot easier to upgrade relics. I don't know, maybe we'll start seeing people with 5-star relics now. So
I'm sure somebody does. It's just not us. You know what I mean?
Nobody we know.
Yeah.
Or maybe they do and they just don't tell us.
It's super slow. I'm starting to upgrade, like taking things to 9 and then 12 has gone a lot easier for sure.
Yep.
Or 9 at least.
Yep. So then there's a bunch of other little things, a couple rebalance champions, but that's pretty much it. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think about all of the updates. And again, if you want to read through this a little more in depth on your own, I'll have it linked in the description. Anything else you want to add?
That'll do it.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't already, click the link in the description and make sure you can start playing with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Get Corrado Fox Hunter to start off, then your 3 epics, then get your 2nd legendary Sun Wukong by using the promo code Monkey King. And then after 7 days of logging in, doesn't have to be consecutive, just log in for 7 days, and you will get Michelangelo to start playing around with all the turtles. But that's everything we have. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!